Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video. And on today's video, we're going to be doing a lot. Our last video we obtained 3 stars. This time around, it's time to actually get everything, like all the basics completed. So we need to work on possibly upgrading our shop, also picking up all this stuff, so all the fences and stuff, and items that we've used to get 3 stars in the past video. We need to go ahead and pick up everything, and then we're also going to be flattening our entire island and moving on the trees and flowers and everything else that we planted. So today's going to be kind of a more grindier episode, but still it's something we gotta get done. And then after that we can actually use some of our pathing to create our X, so we can divide everything up to where we can actually start building our different themes. I'm really excited for that, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. Please let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to. I'm really excited to get started, and yeah, let's go ahead and time travel to the next day. Alright, next day, we're just going to start off by checking our mailbox, clearing it out. I want to try to do better, especially this time around. My mailbox was always full. I'm going to try to break that habit and actually empty it. So I'm going to go ahead and open up everything and clear out my mailbox. Am I the only one that does that? I'm sure everyone else does, but yeah. I'm actually going to put some of the stuff in my storage. It's going to help me get some Nook Miles points for later on that I'm going to need for terraforming. And now that I opened up everything finally, I went ahead and placed everything in my storage. And now, I didn't know at this point how I wanted to go about like everything, so I just started picking up everything. Started by picking up all these coins, and I'm just going to sell them to Nook's Cranny because I have no use for them. So yeah, I went ahead and sold them to Timmy and Tommy. And while I was selling this, I did look and see my outfit is still the same. I definitely want to change this. So we did make our way over to Able Sisters to hopefully find something. Hopefully something for like the theme, the first theme that I'm going for. So yeah, I just kind of bought a lot of random stuff, and hopefully I'm able to make an outfit with it later on. But yeah, this tie-dye or plaid shirt needs to go as soon as possible. Now that I got some stuff for my outfits, I went ahead and went back to resident services and just started picking up everything. Eventually everything will be filled back up anyways, so it's not a big deal. And I'm actually glad I got some of these trash cans, because I'll use these definitely like later on. Those trash cans always go good with a lot of builds, so I was happy with it. And also too, I want to work on getting my, so like the Nook's like app, so where I can order stuff off my phone. But yeah, I went ahead and bought the essential things that you're going to need for terraforming, the cliff terraforming and the water terraforming. Definitely really expensive. And it used a lot of my Nook Miles, but hopefully I can make those up pretty quick. And I went ahead and bought some of the hair so I can finally change my bowl cut, because I do not have a bowl cut in real life. And yeah, now I'm just going to clean up just around these areas just a little bit. I don't want any of the pear trees, so I just started off by picking up a lot of the pear trees. I didn't know really how to go about it, so I just started going at it. So all the stumps and pear trees, I just went ahead and took them down. And all the stuff we put around the villager's house at the beginning, I went ahead and took them off. And there's Blue Bear just laying on it, the hay bed. Thank you for getting up. Went ahead and took that. And now I'm actually going to start terraforming for the first time. Just this little water like pond area right here in the front. I want to go ahead and fill this in. You guys know I hate water, so this is not going to be fun when I had to terraform all the other water. And yeah. Just picking up all these trees here, and I've noticed all these houses are in the way, so putting down these trees is kind of annoying, because I want these houses gone, because this is probably going to be one of the last places I like build at. You guys let me know too, how you guys start off of flattening your island. Do you keep your trees, or do you just get rid of them all? I really don't know what the fastest approach is, but I know I'm going to use some of these trees later on anyways. So I went ahead and actually kept like a lot of them, just because I know I'll use them eventually. And especially the ones in the back, the pine cone trees, I just like to call them that, I don't know why. We'll definitely be using a lot of those. And yeah, let's go ahead and go to resident services and let's move Blue Bear because she is in the way, and I definitely want more room to where I could put down more trees and other stuff I'll use later on. Now that we got her moved, we went ahead and went onto the second level. Gotta start taking all this stuff off too. And now we have flowers to deal with. So I went ahead and started actually with the flowers first, getting rid of those. And then went with the trees. I started not to care after a while and just started doing both at the same time. And this will be where a lot of my cedar trees are at. I'm going to split them up because I don't want to mix them up. And I'm trying to be organized this time around rather than just kind of putting them everywhere. I don't know, it works out better for me in the end, so I'm definitely going to try to stick to that. It's always so exciting starting off a new island and actually, I don't know, destroying it because you know it's a new start and I don't know, it's just fresh. And plus while I was doing this, I got to watch a lot of videos, so I got to catch up on a lot of things. But yeah, I actually finished up taking out all the trees and the flowers. Now let's go on to the next day. And the next day, I got a new outfit. I'm looking a lot better, in my opinion. I definitely think this is going to be a fitting outfit for our first theme that I'm going to go for, which I'm pretty excited about. Now, today we are going to be doing the terraforming portion. So I went ahead and got ready, and we're going to start with the water. I hate doing the water, so I always like to do that first. This took me forever. This definitely does not do it justice. It took like a few hour clip to like a few seconds after you speed it up. But yeah, I definitely have found a lot of things to do while I'm terraforming. I can play like another game or watch more videos or come up with more ideas. So yeah, it was, I don't know, it was beneficial, but it always does suck having to terraform everything down. You guys let me know what you do when you're terraforming or flattening your entire island, because it could be a lot, and I like anything that can speed up the process. I always say this, but I feel like we need like a stylus like on a DS to where we can just like click on something and destroy it, or have like an edit option. I don't know, I feel like it would make things so much better and easier. I guess a quality of life update, you can say. I feel like that would be, I don't know, a neat feature to have. And you guys also let me know what kind of themes you want to see. This series is not only a challenge just for me, but it's a challenge you guys. I feel like anyone can do anything in this game as long as they just put the time and effort in. And any theme that you could think of, it's doable, easily doable. It just takes some time. So if you guys have any ideas on a theme you may want to see, or I don't know, whatever, I don't know, whatever comes to your mind, let me know. I'm very interested on what you guys have to say and to have everyone involved, because I feel like that is all part of, YouTube, making a community. And I don't know, I feel like it would just be really fun to interact with everyone, and I don't know, make this a really fun and cool challenge and project to do together. And I'm finally on like some of the last few rows here, and if anyone is curious on how long this actually took me to flatten my entire island, it took me roughly about 3.5 hours or so. Like I said, speeding this up does this absolutely no justice, because it took me a really long time, and it gets very brain dead after a while, because you just want to stand up and do something else, or yeah. So I did take a few breaks sometimes here and there, but for the most part it was just flattening my island straight. So hopefully you guys do respect my grind here, because it definitely took a while. But yeah, we are finally finished terraforming, and now I went ahead and just picked up a lot of these flowers, because I honestly don't know what type of flowers I'm going to be using. So I went ahead and just got rid of those, and now it's time to actually make our X. This is going to be our guideline throughout the whole challenge. This is something that I recommend anyone doing this challenge do, just because it's definitely going to be really helpful and you'll know where not to go. But thankfully, I don't know, I think it matched up really well. It did take me a minute just to kind of figure out where like the crosshair is, because I didn't want to have to go back over it with dirt again. But it actually ended up working out perfectly, and it didn't take me too long. For a second though, I was worried that it wasn't going to line up properly and this whole challenge was just going to be a flop, but luckily everything did line up good, because I didn't test it out beforehand. Alright, and this is what the map looks like. If you guys are following along with me, definitely try to replicate this the best you can. But as you see now, there's 4 different regions, and I will be doing a different theme throughout each one. I'm very excited. I feel like the first one I'm gonna do is on the top left. So yeah, if you guys are looking forward to this like I am, and definitely want to follow the series, please do consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss out on anything. And if you guys have any ideas on anything, please do let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I can't wait till next episode and we actually get to start building. I hope to see you guys there, and until next time.